America, which is considered to be home of the free and the brave, unlike some countries, we are actually allowed to state our beliefs in a kindly manner, or we at least supposed to in a kindly manner. Many people take advantage of this freedom, and their hate speech becomes very harmful and hurtful, and it could create a lot of problems. And it could be almost as harmful as hate actions. Our government created laws that deal with bad behavior, but not bad beliefs. I'm very grateful that I have the freedom to express my opinions freely and protected by the Constitution in a classroom. Unfortunately, as mentioned before, some people take advantage. So one example is in the Wisconsin versus Michelle court case in 1993. Michelle and other black youths just finished watching a movie, the Mississippi Burning movie. It was about a lot of blacks and they got beaten. And after the movie, they were standing in front of the movie theater and a white youth passed them and they yelled, "There goes a white boy, go get him." And this became a very popular court case, and the Supreme Court ruled that the increased penalty that they gave to Michelle was constitutional because she was showing her thoughts were showing action towards a person, so that was considered unconstitutional. She wasn't the Supreme Court did not increase her penalty because of her belief, but because her belief showed violence towards another person. That's what made it unconstitutional, and that is not protected by the Constitution. So in today's society, I think social media plays a big role in everyone's life, especially children's. I know a lot of middle schoolers have Facebooks and Instagrams, and they are able to see anything even that adults can. So Women's Action Media shows many examples of disturbing photos that were posted on Facebook that anyone could see, and it pretty much traveled all around Facebook. So that means children who are under the age of 16, they could definitely see them too. And unfortunately, Facebook did not delete or remove these very harmful and disturbing photos. There's hundreds of them, and they did not violate the Facebook's community standard graphic violence, which I think is ridiculous. One example that stood out to me was a girl, pretty much her whole head was like covered in blood and she was on the ground, and the caption was, "I like her for her brains." And to me, that depicts violence on women, so it depicts action and violence on a specific group or person. So to me, that is definitely not protected by the Constitution. Twitter actually just recently changed all their policies, and they quietly banned hateful conduct. Not hate speech, but hateful conduct, which is similar to hateful action. They do not tolerate behavior that harasses another user's voice. So I think this strongly depicts the difference between hate speech and action. You could voice your opinions, but when it becomes violent against a person, then you are not protected by the Constitution. And I wish that Facebook could recognize this, that pictures can say 1,000 words, and I think they need to create a safer environment. And frankly, I do not believe that their policies follow the Constitution.